By the end of this video, you'll know how to get 100% pass rate in under 24 hours for the PSPO 1 Professional Scrum Product Owner 1. I will help you get 100% in under 24 hours. How do I know? I've helped hundreds pass this exam. And in this video, I will reveal exactly how to do it. Let's not waste any time. First, let's check the scrum.org website that contains the details of this certification, and then we are going to go into how to pass it. So quickly, the PSPO certification tells you what's included. You scroll down and you get the details of the certification. So $200 per attempt, passing score is 85%. Time limit 60. Number of questions, 80 questions in 1 hour. That's a lot of questions. Format, multiple choice, multiple answers. If you do the PSMs, Professional Scrum Master, very similar format, very similar exam, but this one is more focused on the product owner. Language English. Recommended courses, this is important now. So they recommend a course for professional Scrum product owner around $1,000. You can do the course in person, you can do the course online. It's around $1,000. You can look for a trainer. I don't recommend this course. I don't think it's needed. It's overkill. It's good. It's always additional information that you can actually use on the job, but I don't recommend it. You can pass the exam, and I will teach you exactly how to pass the exam without going through the course. So you basically save, I'm teaching you right now in this video how to save a lot of dollars. So you only pay $200 for the course to attempt the exam. Password have no expiration date, but are valid for 1 attempt only. Live certification, no renewal fee. This is extremely important compared to a certified Scrum Master. CSM, you need to renew. Yeah, no, Scrum.org, you don't need to renew, and I really like it. That's it. They recommend that you do the training. I don't recommend that you do the training, but that's it for the details of the exam. Don't overcomplicate it. There's nothing more. You don't need to do the training. Now, what you've been waiting for, how to pass the exam, how to get 100% in under 24 hours of revising, of preparing. It's extremely easy. I've seen so many videos, so many articles with wrong information. They tell you to read this book, they tell you to read this article, they tell you to read this guide. No. BS, complete BS. The only thing you need to read is the latest version of the Scrum Guide. Currently, I'm recording this video, the Scrum Guide 2020. That's the latest version. But if you're watching this video and there's a new version, you read that new version. You read it multiple times. You read it in the 24 hours. You read it 10 times. You need to understand it. And I guarantee each time you read the Scrum Guide, you'll understand something new. It's only 14 pages long. Read it multiple times, over and over again. Ignore all the other materials, because all these other materials will confuse you. There's a way of implementing Scrum, and then there's a Scrum Guide as per the book. Some tips in my videos goes against completely the Scrum framework, goes against what is mentioned in the Scrum Guide, but it's something that works for me, and I've seen many people. This approach worked for many people also. That's why I've mentioned it, and many people do that. You see many articles, many books have this. Goes against the Scrum Guide, but for the exam, for the purpose of the exam, you need to focus on the latest version of the Scrum Guide. That's the source of truth, and you need to really understand it. Read it multiple times, and the next thing you need to do, open assessments. Scrum.org already gives you access to open assessments, exams to practice. Practice the exams until you get at least 3 times in a row, 100%. Then you will be sort of ready. Remember, this exam, this sample exam that Scrum.org gives you access to is way easier than the real exam. The exam is a bit harder. So you need to get 100%. You need to get 100% in under 5 minutes. You need to be quick answering all the questions, and you might even get the same questions during the final exam. So again, Scrum Guide 2020, or the latest version of a Scrum Guide, 10 times. You need to know the Scrum Guide. Understand it. Know it. You won't have time to refer to it. You won't have time to Google the information or use ChatGPT for the exam. Really focus. There's a lot of questions and the time is limited. Know the Scrum Guide. Do the open assessments 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 100% in a row, and you will be ready. And that's it. That's how you get certified. That's how you pass the exam. For the next part of the video, I want to quickly give you some additional tips. Not mandatory. These are optional. You can stop the video right now and do the 3 things that I've mentioned. But if you really want to get 100%, listen to these tips. First, stable internet connection. I don't even want to comment on that. Second, no distraction, distraction-free environment. Tell your spouse, tell your friends, nope, for the next hour, no one can contact you, or even 2 hours, because you need to prepare. First, no one can contact you. Isolate yourself and have a safe space to do the exam. Read all the questions. Even if you know the answer, you start to read the question, you know the answer, nope. Read the question multiple times. Read the answers multiple times, and then you pick one. If you don't know the answer, you can skip it and come back to this question later on. Don't waste time. Read the questions out loud. Sometimes some words can be tricky and will be tricky. For exam, the questions will try to trick you. Don't rush. Read the questions out loud, word by word, ensure that you truly understand what is being asked. And in the question, sometimes this thing is not. Pay attention to not, because it reverses the order of all the answers. It's the opposite for all the answers. Pay attention to this is true or this is not true. Some questions will ask you to pick multiple answers. Be aware of that. Read the question carefully. I've seen many people pick one answer. They see one answer, they pick it. No, the question told you to pick multiple answers, or the answer which is not applicable. Read the question. And it all goes back to that. Read the question. Take your time. I know the time is limited, but it's extremely important that you read the question and understand every word in the question and all the answers also. Be confident. You prepared for that. You read the Scrum guide. You practice in the open assessment. You are rested. Stable internet connection. Distraction-free zone, you're ready for that. Good luck, and leave a comment down below when you've passed the exam.